Well, good morning there. We're heading back to just after World War II with the rise of convenience foods, streamlined appliances, and when the casserole was a sign of modern times. We're making a pancake casserole, that's right. Like, subscribe, and hit the little bell. Now join us on our journey cooking through history. That's right, it's the casserole. Specifically, we're doing breakfast casserole this morning, and there's nothing better than a breakfast casserole because you can make it the night ahead than your guests. Now, the casserole is older than America itself, but it became very popular around 1947, 50s. Very popular because traditionally the olden casserole is just a one-pot dish. They say it's a derivative or originated from like kind of France. Casse, meaning ladle, meaning big spoon of what the casserole was made with. But we're not in France, we're in America, and we're making an American casserole. Which, and it's really cool to know that casseroles were a really good staple in families, because back in those days, you know, with a lot of going on, the men returning from war, and all this, and the family unit coming back together, and probably the woman was still working, because during the war, women went to work while the men went to fight. And so in that transition, they wanted one-pot meals. And with the new canned food and all the convenience foods and processed foods that were the newest thing, it was easy to take in this, mix and match, and done. It was an easy dinner, lunch, breakfast. But, you know, and like, it's cool. You can find these old cookbooks. This is a tuna casserole, and this cookbook is from 1945. This one is a New Orleans casserole, and this book's from the 50s. And I mean, they're all in here. And we got so many different casseroles. That's what's great. And it's just a very family recipe in most instances. And the big popularity also came with the potluck and after church gatherings. So everybody bring a casserole. After church, you'd have Sunday lunch with everybody. And so that's really when it became popular. And now it is becoming more popular again because it's an easy one-pot meal. We're all busy. So the casserole is kind of a cool thing. It's very historic, but it has survived throughout the time, and we're still using it. Now we're changing the variations where you make them healthier. We add different ingredients. I saw one for broccoli and quinoa. You're into that? Hey, it might be good. But
interesting.
And it was a cool thing of a way also in early America is how the immigrants really kind of helped, you know, start introducing their food to Americans. And because you had the Italians starting to make like a baked ziti. The Mexicans coming up, we're doing like an enchilada casserole. So it was really a way for cultures to kind of, you know, for us to be that melting pot, which is really cool. I mean, a casserole, man, it's a cool thing for America. But we're making our breakfast casserole, and it's really easy. And it's because, I mean, you see, we had some pancakes, and we made too many pancakes. So what are you going to do with it? And the people back in the day would do the same thing. They'd be like, well, we'll just turn it into a casserole for tomorrow. And that's what we're doing. We're going to take our eggs, just 6 of them. And this is a fun, sweet, and savory kind of pancake mix, or casserole. We used our pancake mix. You can check that video out.
Yeah, it's super yummy.
So we got our 6 eggs. We're just gonna give that a quick kind of break up the yolks before we add the cream and milk. Don't have to be too crazy. I'm gonna get a towel. Wipe up my little egg mess.
Excellent job.
And to that, I'm gonna put a little salt. We got, I know this is kind of different, but this is my own personal additive after we've been trying this one. I like to add a little bit of this Tony's, about a teaspoon, no salt. Don't add the Tony's with salt or this will be very salty. We're gonna throw in a little nutmeg. Because anytime I'm making anything with cream, I like to add a little nutmeg, pretty much. Standard rule.
Yeah, nutmeg is just awesome anyways.
And would you mind snagging me the pepper over there at the other kitchen? All right, now to that, we're on our cream and a little bit of whole milk. I know some people are like, why not just half and half? Because I want that fattier ratio. It's a lot better. I think modern times we decided we wanted less deliciousness.
Yeah.
But not this old casserole. All right, so we're gonna mix this up and just basically turn this into like our little custard mix. And that's how simple casseroles are. You do this the night before, put it in your fridge, and then you got breakfast in the morning, especially you have family over, all this. I mean, I think that's really why back in the day they loved them.
Yeah.
Because it was a way to make your life a little easier.
Yeah, we all love convenience.
That's right. And that was kind of the spark of that convenience revolution in the 50s. Now we're gonna take our pancakes, leftover pancakes. We're just gonna shingle them. Put about 6 on the bottom. So we want about 12 pancakes total. Just pat that down. Now to that, sprinkle some green onions. That's right, green onions. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. And we got some already cooked breakfast sausage. I'm gonna layer that in there. Oof. All right. And I have some cheese, but it's a little warm today, so I was keeping it in the fridge.
It is a little bit warm, honestly.
I mean, it is Texas, you can never tell.
Yeah. It's true.
And we're using a Gruyere cheese. Now you can use cheddar. I mean, that's basically the beauty of casseroles, all of them. You pretty much read them and it's kind of, they're just cleaning out what they have. So it's no skin on the back, whatever type of cheese you want. Now we're gonna take our,
It just makes sense that it came from the French with it using, you know, what you have and.
Yes, exactly. And now we're gonna pour over about half our custard mixture. Let it soak down, get underneath. That's good. Now we're gonna take one more layer of our pancakes. Do a nice little top. That's how simple it is. We love simple and convenience. All right, and we're gonna do one more layer, or we're gonna add some sausage on top. Kind of squish that down, don't worry. Some more green onion. And lastly, our cheese. Well, not lastly, we still have custard. But
Can't forget about the eggs.
yes, exactly. All right, now we're just gonna nicely pour our little custard mixture over everything.
Ooh.
There's your casserole. Now the important thing about this is at this state, you're gonna take some overwrap or plastic wrap, wrap it, and then throw it in the fridge. At least 8 hours. You can do 4 hours if you're making it for a brunch or something. But I do recommend at least 8 overnight so that that custard mix can really soak into those pancakes. And then it's almost kind of like a French toast pancake.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And then once you do that, you take it out, turn on your oven to 350, then you'll slide it in the oven. That's obviously not the oven, but you'll slide that in the oven with foil on top for about 30 minutes. And then you'll remove the foil. And then you'll have your beautiful, nice little breakfast casserole. And you remove the foil and you cook it for about 15 more minutes. But that's it, boom. And it's gonna be delicious.
Well, that's a given. I mean, we're making it, so.
That's the fun and beauty of and how easy casseroles are and why they loved them. You can get up, you pop that in the oven, go have your coffee. By the time everybody else gets up, breakfast is done and you're not having to slave in the kitchen. You can sit and drink your coffee, read the newspaper, whatever you want. And then everybody will come running down. Oh, is breakfast ready? Why, yes, it is. So, all right. Well, you want to get over here and have
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm coming.
Comes out just nice.
Look at that.
And, is it sweet and savory? Yes.
It smells really good, too.
You want to drizzle it with a little bit of a good maple syrup. And there you have it. Whew. Now that is a casserole.
Yeah. Let's,
that has,
like I like to say, fork it up.
Indeed. Look at that. I like, it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks excellent.
That turns out really good.
It does.
Dude, how can you beat a casserole? I mean, this is
You can't.
perfect. This is,
I mean, it's
I don't know. Now it's going to make me, when I think of pancakes, I'm going to want it this way.
wow.
No, that is really good.
It's super good.
I should have.
There you go.
Oh, well,
A little bit peppery from the sausage and the sweetness from the syrup.
that Tony's
Yeah.
goes good with it. Gives it a little bit of back-end heat. I like it. I like it a lot. Y'all should try this. This is a great recipe. Wow, I'm
It
surprised.
really is.
Casseroles, who knew? Let's keep on making them.
Yeah, I feel like everybody.
Yeah, everybody knew. Where have you been? I know. Well, hey, well,
But no, yeah, definitely you should try out this recipe. It's a good one.
yes, it is. I hope you guys will try it out and enjoy it. And we will see you next Sunday for another journey cooking through history.
Hey, you got it. I was wondering if we're gonna have another one. Okay, you're good to go.
Coffee's hot. No, it's really ice cold. Oh, you want me to do it out loud? Sorry.
What's that?
I don't know.